Hey, do you remember this channel from a month ago? No? Well, here's the last episode of Batman, and basically everything is just kind of scrunched up in about 15, 20-ish minutes. All 100% of it, by the way. So, if you wanted to see everything, I cut it down from 4 hours to like a quarter an hour, so enjoy that for what it's worth. I should also mention that I did get the last upgrade that got me all the armor and everything, because I got a bunch of riddles and just upgraded the points and whatnot. So here's a video of that. Okay, wow, so I was going to show you a video about how I had a weird glitch going on that gave me an achievement for 75% of the riddles being found, even though the line for actually getting the 75% in the story came up like way later. So that was weird timing with the computer of Steam and the game itself, but apparently that got erased in the editing fiasco I had before I left for vacation, so I'm just going to save that instead of just show you, because I can't. So yeah. And also, before we get to the end, I want to show you one of the super duper secrets in the game that you can't even find in-game, or no one tells you about it. And that's basically the fact that in Warden's office, you know, that big president guy who owns Arkham Asylum, there's a secret hidden room that not even on the map it will tell you, nowhere in the game it will tell you. You have to find it by yourself or just online, which I did. I've known about it before, but I had to basically just keep putting sprays on this wall and just putting them in the exact right spot they needed to be, then blow it up, and that will open a little room that will show you hidden details for an upcoming city, and that would feature Arkham Asylum inmates called Arkham City, which is the sequel game to Arkham Asylum, the Batman Arkham City. It's pretty straightforward. It's just an Easter egg for when this game originally came out, and it's pretty cool. So back to solving the riddles. There are about 240 in this game alone, and there's a lot of times where the Riddler will say stuff to you like, "Hi diddle diddle, and can you find this riddle or solve this riddle?" And just weird stuff like that. But one of the more interesting ones, where you know how close you are to the end, is when there's only 3 riddles left. He will start talking to you and calling you out and stuff, and Batman will actually start tracking out the Riddler's location through the radio signal and everything, which I think is a pretty nice touch. That only represents that there's 3 riddles left that you have yet to find.
I'm losing patience. You're cheating. You must be.
Now, while solving these riddles, there is the thing that I kept ignoring throughout the game, where I'd take a picture of these like scarab-like statues that would talk about Amadeus Arkham recordings, who was the previous owner of Arkham Asylum, and basically I just didn't want to listen to them because they're long and they drone on for a while. But what happens is, when you get to the second to last one, Amadeus starts telling you this story about how he wants to find a successor to Arkham Asylum, and that he believes that that person is you who's finding these recordings and deciphering them, and that he wants you to find who the current Amadeus is, because he still lives on in spirit, I suppose. I'm not exactly certain, but here's a video to show you what that is all about.
I am the spirit of Amadeus Arkham. Even though Amadeus had long since passed, his spirit lived on, surviving, moving through the walls of his asylum. When it chose me, I felt proud. I was honored to continue his work, to cleanse this city. If you are strong-willed enough to follow my tales, you are strong-minded enough to deduce my identity. Come and find me, friend. Together, we will save Gotham.
So have you figured out who it is yet? If you haven't, that's okay. I'll just tell you anyways. It's your Warden friend. Again, he's basically just where you left him, except not really. So here's a video of that.
My name is Quincy Sharp, the spirit of Amadeus Arkham. You have done well to decipher my story, and I pray it has helped you on your path. I trust that through my writings you will do what is right. Please, I implore you, continue my work. This city deserves a savior. Continue my work.
So last but not least, we have our friend here, the Riddler, who we're gonna put in jail because he makes riddles and that's bad. And also we solved all his riddles, so he automatically goes to jail because that's how the game is played apparently. Anyways, watch this fun, just rewarding video recording of him going to jail.
What? You did it? You must have cheated. There is no way you could have beaten me. Well, you asked for it, Batman. My final challenge for the whole of Gotham is just seconds away. What? Sirens. The police. You cheated, Batman. You couldn't have outsmarted me. Police, open up! No. I said open the door, now! No! Down on the ground! Down on the ground! No! Tell me, how did you work out where I was? Do you hear me? I, Edward Nigma,
So I hope you guys enjoyed the 100% playthrough of the story. I know this last episode's just scrunched up, but it would have been like 7 or 8 more episodes just to get all the riddles because of all the time it took and just where they all are. So it required a lot of editing. But I hope you guys didn't think I didn't forget my promise. Okay, I'm gonna have to start this recording over again. No, screw it. I'm keeping the recording. So basically, I'm keeping my promise right now of the Scarecrow recordings and only the Scarecrow recordings. So enjoy the next like 3 to 4 minutes of all the video tapes of Scarecrow talking to people and just doing his Scarecrow stuff. But if you don't watch it, that's fine. This is the end of the video technically, and I hope you guys enjoyed it for what it was. And this is a lot less than 15 minutes anyways, so I also lied about that when I talked about scrunching this down in time sense. I'm going to keep talking. Okay, now I'm done. Bye.
Patient interview 9. Dr. Crane continues to evade questions. I believe he is quite sane, just evil. He takes no interest in the people he has hurt. His research appears to be the only motivating factor in his life. What is it about fear that drives your obsession?
Fear drives everything, Stephen. Everything. Your life is governed by fear. Every decision you make is a product of that fear.
Don't be ridiculous.
You married your wife, Margaret, isn't it? Because you were scared of dying alone. You have children because you're scared of leaving nothing behind that really matters. You go to the doctors because you're scared of dying. Do I need to go on?
No. I think that will be all for today. Guards? Today I have another interview with Crane. I cannot say I am looking forward to it. I've been feeling anxious. I don't like to admit it, but I think he's getting to me.
How are you today?
I keep telling you, this is my session.
It was your session, Doctor, but not anymore.
Are you okay, Doc? I think... Yes,
Oh, he's fine. Just questioning his grip on reality. You should be doing the same any second.
What? Is that you? Wait, what are you doing? Get off of me. Help! I need help here! I can't breathe!
Like I said, you're all part of my experiment now. Asylum interview 1. My experiment is underway. Working alone, I have created my ultimate fear gas. It's A revelation.
They're all over me! Please, Daddy. Don't do it! Ah!
Keyboard! I have pumped enough gas into the medical center to break 100 minds. It should only be a matter of time before... What?
Give it up. Now!
How are you still standing? How come it's not affecting you?
Who says it's not?
I knew it. What was it like? What have you seen?
Officer Cash, get this formula to the air conditioning system now. You failed, Crane. Again. I've been working with Dr. Keller in creating an antidote to the toxins in your cologne. He fooled you, Crane. How does that make you feel? Threatened? Humiliated?